Good morning. Today we are working on R11-1 and R11-2. We're going to start with R11-1, and we're going to start with number 1. List all of the factors of each number. So we're going to start with 18. First of all, I like to do the arrangements. So 1 times 18, because remember, 18 or itself in 1 is always going to be a factor, even if it's prime. 2 and 9 is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. Are there any others? No, there are not. So our factors are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Number 2 is 21. Always start with 1 times 21 is 21. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 doesn't work. 5, no. 4. Alright, and 2, it's not even, so it doesn't have 2. So those are going to be our only arrangements. So our factors are 1, 3, 7, and 21. Number 3 is 11. Again, we're going to start with 1 times 11. Alright, and there are actually no more factors to 11, so it's just going to be 1 and 11. And what's that word for if it's only itself in 1? It's prime. Alright, you don't have to have that prime written there, just the 1 and the 11. Alright, number 4 is 14. Again, we're going to start with 1 times 14 is 14. 2 times 7 is 14. And there are no others, so our factors are 1, 2, 7, and 14. Alright, number 5, 23. Again, we're going to start with 23 times 1. And there are actually no others, so this is prime as well. Don't have to write that, just wanted to tell you guys. At least not on this one, on the next one you're going to have to write it. Alright, and the factors are 1 and 23. Number 6 is 33. Again, we're going to start with 1 and 33. Another one is 3 times 11. Remember, if you take any one-digit number and multiply it by 11, then you get the digit just doubled. It's an easy way to remember your 11s. Alright, and is there any others that we can think of? Nope. So our factors are 1, 3, 11, and 33. Number 7, number sense. Irene wants to list all of the factors for the number 42. She writes 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, and 42. Is she correct? Explain. Alright, so what we want to do here, I would ignore everything but the factors of 42. You don't need to know any of this yet, because what you want to do is find the factors of 42. Alright, so 42 times 1, of course. And then 2 times 21. 3 times 7. I'm sorry, 3 times 14. 14. Right, so that equals 42. That equals 42. That equals 42. What's another one we can do? Are there any more we can do? I don't think so. So, oops, yeah, there are. 7 times 6 equals 42. Alright, so now we're going to list the factors. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 14, 21, and 42. Alright, let's see if we can cross any of these off now, because now we're going to be looking at that. Well, we have 42. There is no 1 up here, so that's one they're missing. What about 2? They have 2. They have 3. They do have 7. They have 6. They have 14. They have 21. And we already said they had 42. Alright, so they have all of them except for 1. So now you would explain, no, she does not. She is missing 1. And a lovely answer would be if you added 1 times 42 equals 42. Alright, we are on to R11-2. Go ahead and switch papers. We're going to look at the directions. Say, tell if the number is prime or composite. Remember, prime means it's only 1 and itself. And composite means there are more factors. Alright, so 5. 5 has 1 and 5. And are there any other things that can multiply to get 5? No, so yes, it is prime. Number 2, 12. We've got 1 and 12. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. You can multiply 2 times 6, and you don't even need to go any further than that, because once you know that there's at least one other arrangement that you can make, you know that it's not prime. So you can write composite here. Alright, for number 3, 18. We have 1 and 18. And we also have at least 2 and 9. You know 2 is in it because it's even, right? 18 is an even number, so you don't have to go any farther. It is a composite number because it has more factors than 1 in itself. Number 4 is 15. 15, you have 1 times 15. 15 isn't an even number, so you know it's not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3 because 3 times 5 is 15. Don't have to go any further than that because now you know that it is composite. Composite. Alright, number 5, 37. You know it has 1 and 37. Is 37 divisible by anything else? No, it is not. It's not divisible by 2 because it's not even, and there is nothing else you can divide it by, so it is prime. Number 6, 43. You know it's 1 times 43 is 43. It's not even, so it's not divisible by 2. It's not divisible by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not divisible by anything else, so this is also prime. Alright, now I want to go on and I want to teach you some tricks to find out if something is divisible by something or not. Okay, so besides that, if you know your multiplication facts, then obviously this will be a lot easier for you, and if you know your factors already. So, here are some other tricks. If it's even, any even number is going to be divisible by 2. So, any even number that you can think of is always going to be divisible by 2. Any number, these are just other digits, it can be anything. Any number that's last digit is 5 is divisible by 15. So 5, 15, 55, whatever, it's always divisible by 5. If it ends with a 0, can be anything here and ends with a 0, it's always divisible by 10, 5, and 2. It's divisible by 10 because of the 0. It's divisible by 5 because 5 can go into 10 twice, right? It's just doubling it. And it can go into 2 because it's an even number. If the digits in the number add up to a multiple of 3, so let's say, this one's a little difficult to understand, so let's say it's 12, right? So 1 plus 2 equals 3, which is a multiple of 3, obviously, because it is 3. So that means that it's divisible by 3. So let's say we have 312. If you add these, 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals 6, which is a multiple of 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Since it's a multiple of 6, that means multiple of 3, that means 312 is divisible by 3. Alright, this is the last one I'm going to teach you. If the number is divisible by 3 and by 2, then it's divisible by 6. So we're going to take the number 312 again. We already made sure that it was divisible by 3, and it also ends in 2, which means it's even and divisible by 2. Therefore, 312 is divisible by 6. Alright, these hints will help you, so when you're trying to find factors, you already know that 6 is a factor of 312, and you just have to find out, then you just have to do the division problem to find out what the other number is for 312. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.